Hey everybody, welcome to this week's Walking Dead review. It's for episode 12 of season 11. We are more or less halfway through this last season. It's crazy. Gonna miss it. Love my zombies. But it is what it is. The name of this episode is The Lucky Ones, and starts out with a bunch of exposition filling us in about Max, who is the quote-unquote Stephanie that Eugene had been talking to. She does look much more like the Stephanie in the comics, so that's a good payoff. I thought she was who she was when I first saw her on the show, so I'm glad I wasn't wrong there. And then I've got a note that says they made her look a lot more like the comic character, which she's quite attractive, but they made her look quite nerdy, so they tried. And it's kind of wild that her and Mercer are brother and sister. I kind of petered out in the comics when it got to Commonwealth, so I don't remember if they are in the comics. I just don't. I love Walking Dead, but, you know, when you have lots of things to do in life, you just can't totally focus on, you know, one thing. Anyways, there must be some racism besides the classism in Commonwealth, because Mercer and her's talking, and he's like, you know, when he finds out she's been talking to Eugene, he's like, you know what they'll do to us. And that's what it sounds like to me. When the Commonwealth are coming to see Alexandria and all that, I've got a note saying it would suck to have to walk so far for the Commonwealth. Because, you know, you have, what is her name? The leader. Of course I cannot think of the name of the leader of the Commonwealth. But, you know, you have her and Hornsby, you know, in a truck. Then you have some of the soldiers on the horses, but then you have a lot of them walking. And she talks about how far it is, so it'd be a pretty good ways away from the Commonwealth. Pamela Milton. See, I remembered her name. Let's see. She knew Diana, that, you know, was over Alexandria. Just, you know, not that she was over Alexandria, but that was a nice little connection tying both things together. Ezekiel's getting his surgery. I hate to talk bad about people, but good God, whoever's playing Pamela has the ugliest feet I've ever seen. I don't know. I'm usually not that judgmental, but her feet are just ugly. I was like, is that a dead body? And then it's like, no, that's her feet. Yeah. That's when she's visiting Oceanside, and you can tell she's like, I've not been to the beach in a long time, and it's relaxing. She's got a Maggie problem, though, because Maggie doesn't want to join. And then when they do meet up with Maggie, you know, there's all kinds of things happen there, but after they get those things, which are mainly a bunch of walkers solved, you know, they decide to go hunting, and she's got a safari hat on. Like hell out of touch. It really tickled me. Eugene has to lie to Rosita, which, you know, he's good at it, but he's also doesn't want to lie to Rosita. Maggie's got a choice, and she also doesn't know at that time, but, you know, some of her people are going to leave, so yeah, she has a loss. Lydia doesn't know what to do. Everybody's got their roles to play in the world. Ezekiel's under anesthetic and says he doesn't want pineapple on his pizza, which was funny. Let's see. that when Pamela's people, the soldiers and stuff, do help Maggie and them, and they shoot a bunch of walkers. Maggie's right in front of those walkers. I don't understand how she didn't get shot. Maggie's not wanting to lose power, so she just kind of... I think that's one reason she just does not want to join the Commonwealth. Eugene goes back to meet Max because he kind of just jumps all over when she does tell him she is who he thought that the other girl was, but he goes to make amends, and they do. And then in the end, Hornsby's got something up his sleeve, but you don't know what it is. But he's got something up his sleeve, and yeah, we'll see what that is at some point in the next 12 episodes.